Hey, seventh graders, Mr. Allard, here uh, live from the comfort of my living room where I'm going to be for the next couple weeks. Grade marking period five, or marking period five, marking period four, 5 week grade reports are going to be due Tuesday morning. So here's what I did, okay, and we'll kind of go through this as I talk about it. I don't know. I haven't been able to get into the school, but I will be on Monday to get any paper work that you have done. So if there's any paperwork, vocab packets, quiz corrections, ships packets, things like that, make sure it gets into the hand-in bin by 2:55 on Monday because I am coming to get all of that work to grade it and put it into the grade book. It may not get put in the grade book for a grade necessarily, but if it is not, you do not have it in the grade book, it'll definitely go in the grade book as a zero. So I don't have any way of knowing who has that and who owes that. Thank you for the people who have been patient with me getting that back. I know a lot of people have turned in vocab packets. I haven't graded them yet. I will be grading them. That grade will be taken care of. Don't worry. So here's what I did. Anybody whose grade is 80 or below, I sent you a Schoology message. You're going to have to check your Schoology messages, and we'll go through how to do that in a second. And I'll show all the people that I sent the messages to. So there's going to be not very many excuses for this. Okay? And I told you specifically what you owe me on Schoology so that you can work on that Monday and possibly into Tuesday. We're going to be doing this at least on Monday, see how we're doing, and then Tuesday we may be doing some other work. Okay? But it's going to be really, really important. I know there's a lot of stuff going on at school. I don't know all of it, but we know what we're supposed to do. We know how we're supposed to do it, and we know when we're supposed to do it. And 5 weeks is 5 weeks. So we need to make sure we're getting as much of this stuff done as we can. So let's take a quick peek at Schoology here. So notice how in mine, this is as me, so there's nothing over here. So everything that I needed to have graded on Schoology is there. To get to your messages, now some of you, when I look up as you, have like the number in the 50s or 60s or 70s. That's not good. That means a teacher or somebody at school has tried to communicate with you that many times and you have ignored it. Okay? So you're going to click on your messages. Now, for what it's probably going to be is I would go to view all and you're going to find something from me. Here's all the sent messages that I sent today, this evening. You can see that, and that this is not even all of them. This gets me to period 6. This gets me into period 7, period 6. So you're seeing 3 pages of sent messages. You're looking for where it says marking period 4, 5-week grades. Now what I did is we're only talking about really chapter 16 and chapter 17. Now some of you, I may have said a chapter 14 if that's where you still owed work. So all of your stuff is in these 3 folders. Okay, if I look at this as a student, of course it's going to take it. All right, there's only 3 folders there. There's no excuse for you not knowing where this stuff is. If you go to your chapter 16 folder, I tell you exactly what you owe in that chapter 16 folder. If you go to your chapter 17 folder, I tell you exactly what you owe in that folder. Okay, it's just you're gonna have to do it, and we're up against it. There's not much we can do if we haven't been doing what we're supposed to be doing. The 5 weeks is gonna be a sign of that. So in your chapter 16 folder, if you owe any OTAs, that's where they are. Your classwork stuff at this point, that's pretty much all on paper. So use it if you got it. If you don't, many of you, your writing blast, this grade right here, this checkout grade, is crushing a lot of your grades right now. I don't know how we look at a folder with work. We do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we don't do the 5th one at the bottom. I just am not sure about that. Oh, let me get out of there. And then for chapter 17, all we're looking for is these 3 questions. All of these questions are on your marking period for grade 5 report or 5-week report. So you need to make sure we've got, and it's just one sentence. Not looking for you to write a paragraph, not looking for you to write something with evidence, just one sentence response to the activities that we've mentioned. Okay? All right, that's what I expect you to get done. We're up against it a little bit. I know some of you have been in the classroom. I know some of you have been auditorium. I know some of you have been out. Remember, a 5-week grade is only going to be seen by you, me, and at home. So if you've been out a lot, we can talk about it when I get back in to make sure that we're all caught up. But at this point, I didn't put lots of stuff for chapter 13 and lots of stuff for chapter 14 because that should have been done by the time I left school. Okay, a lot of people have been asking about quiz corrections. Those were due 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So if you got them, I may grade them, I might not. I don't know. But if you've got things done, make sure you get handed in. Till next time, 7th graders, as always, go Bills, stay awesome. Allard out.